You want... Take it away.
Okay, down here in the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay.
Playing as the red Terran for Root Gaming. iaguz. Why would it be racist?
Well, you were like, okay. I couldn't tell if you were trying to be Mexican or not. I'm sorry.
I don't think either of these players are Mexican, are they? iaguz is from New Zealand.
Sorry, South. I couldn't tell if you're doing like a generic Spanish accent. Never mind. I'm sorry. Don't worry about anything I just said. In the top right-hand corner, representing Red Bloods, it is the blue Protoss player, PiLiPiLi. Ooh, I'm probably gonna butcher this because he's not actually from Russia, but he's from somewhere up there. I'm sorry. His name is in Cyrillic. That's all I know.
Who? What?
Oh, sorry. His name on Skype is in Cyrillic.
Oh,
so,
right. Huh. I thought PiLiPiLi was American. I don't know.
No. He's clearly he's not born in America. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Huh. I don't know.
I don't know who's on Red Bloods actually. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good. I've been watching him. I've watched him for a long time.
Yeah.
He's really fun to watch, man. And I don't know how he plays, but he's like his legs up on his desk. He's like the most leaned back guy to watch.
That's interesting. I know. I follow him on Twitter. I know, like, he has some automatic thing that tweets every couple of days or every day or something about how many people followed him or unfollowed him. And it's really annoying.
I know. I know. I'm just like, well, at first I thought he was. I thought it was him, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, guys, you suck. 5 people unfollowed me. Everyone sucks. You know,
Same.
Piss off. Yeah, but
I can't.
Starting this off, PiLiPiLi doing the one. I'm guessing it's going to be a 1-gate fast expand. And I mean that pretty much looks like what it'll be. Well, iaguz is going for, I mean, Reaper, both really common. Actually going for Marine first. This may not be a Reaper, or it may just be a little bit of compensation for extra time.
I think it's just because Expedition Lost is horrendous for Reapers. It's the worst map in the pool for Reapers by a long way.
Yeah.
And I imagine it will be the worst map in any pool it is put in for Reapers, because you can't jump up these cliffs. They've got these little ice boulders. You can't jump up these cliffs. They've got little ice boulders. It's only this tiny area or the ramp that you get into the main base, and that's not enough for Reapers to be able to kind of jump around and juke. But iaguz is going to kind of try and deny this for a little bit. I don't think we're going to see an eBay block, because, I mean, he doesn't have the minerals for it, and he just kind of...
Yeah, no.
If the probe's already down there harassing your SCV, there's not much point, but...
Yeah, and the SCV's only got 10 health left. Nexus goes down. This is going to be a 1-gate fast expand. Mothership coming out now. Really, for PiLiPiLi, what he's watching out for, what he wants to scout, is he's not scouted his opponent at all yet. So this could be some sort of Widowmine play. It can be just a plethora of things. He's got to be really careful with the positioning of this Mothership core and how he uses it.
Yeah, he's going to... I mean, if he does decide to send it all the way across the map for some harass, which doesn't look like he's going to, he has to be a little bit careful, because it can get caught out very easily, and it's an expensive loss. Not so much in terms of the fact that it's, I think, 100 of resources, but just it opens you up with so much vulnerability to actually the Terran kind of mid-game pushes, any kind of the stim timings, any of the pushes that come between like 6 to 10 minutes, anything. It's all defended on the strength of Photon Overcharge at the minute in PvT.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, then you lose the game.
I'm a Protoss player, so I know that quite clear. It's like, oh, Photon Overcharge, and you get it. That's why I lost. That's pretty much what I can rack it up to. And it will be a Widow, or maybe not a Widow. Yeah, it will be a Widowmine drop. And it's really interesting from iaguz, because I feel like he definitely expects the Mothership core to kind of come in for a little bit of a attack on the main base, but it's not going to happen. But I really like that early anticipation from him, because you do often see, or I've often seen PiLiPiLi do that.
Yeah, I mean, you're more familiar with him than I am. I've tuned into stream a couple times, but that was a while ago. But I mean, what's coming out of him is pretty much standard stuff. He should be all right against this Widowmine drop from iaguz, because that fast, robust facility, 2 overseers, observers already queued up and ready to come out, and yeah, it just looks like he's planning to take this a little bit more into the macro area, as iaguz scouts around for a proxy Stargate, making sure there's no funny business going on.
Yeah, and I love just putting this Widowmine into the main base, as you're saying, making sure there's no funny business and defending against any funny business. You're saying, I haven't seen PiLiPiLi do it as much, though, so maybe it's something new. I'm not sure. PiLiPiLi just adding on a couple more gateways here. And, I mean, he's really just playing incredibly standard right here. getting out that observer, and this observer is going to be key here because he's really not gone into the main base at all of iaguz here.
Yeah.
But we do see iaguz sending out that medevac. Now, will this observer... Oh, it actually may kind of come into the path, but that's really variable right here.
Oh, the second one? Yeah, that's actually true. It's going to be staying around here, at the bottom of the natural, whereas I think iaguz is going to come around... I mean, where's the waypoint? Oh, actually there. Yeah, I think he's going to come around here. Actually, I think you're right. I think that might spot it. That's a little bit surprising. I would have thought iaguz would go a little further around. We'll see. Just barely. And as the boost is
Boosting
activated, there's no
He
true
will
sight
spot
here.
the charge.
He's not reacting. Gets a solid hit of 5 kills on that Widowmine as well. Really, really nice
And
there.
in the
The
main.
Photon Overcharge goes down to deny that medevac coming back. And the main as well, a better reaction. A drone pull is going to make sure only one is taken down. And yeah, now the observer comes into range as well. That Widowmine will be taken out. And a Warp Prism actually came back home. Did he
Yeah,
use the
but-
select? He
yeah,
must have used Select All Army, I think. Yeah, the this
Yeah, what I was
observer's-
gonna say is number one, he spotted the he spotted Twilight Council in charge, and then he spots the Warp Prism. He's very prepared here, taking his third base iaguz. I feel like I don't think anything's gonna surprise him out of PiLiPiLi. And to boot, PiLiPiLi, when he pulled his probes from the main base, it was almost a Reddit moment where you pull your probes, but it doesn't go to the one probe you sent back. It almost looked like that. I was like, oh crap.
It could have been close, but yeah, it all looks okay. As long as you don't all send them to the assimilator. I want to see something like that happen where... Oh, actually, hang on a minute, because iaguz is coming back in with his other Widowmine, and PiLiPiLi isn't paying attention again. Bada bing, bada boom. That's another 3 kills, I think, on that Widowmine. Isn't going to get out this time, but...
Didn't get out, though.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
And there is a Warp Prism that's just kind of hanging out on the right-hand side of the map. Some Zealots moving in soon, and there's nothing at the third base, which will be good for PiLiPiLi, but also not so good just because there's nothing to kill. iaguz. Oh, thank you, Neuralisk. Neuralisk, because it's iaguz. iaguz.
That's what I thought it was. There we go.
He said and then I asked him whether it was oo or and he said it was So
Ooh,
I don't know.
ting, tang, iaguz.
I mean, whatever you Brits say over there, I don't know.
That's British slang for hello. How are you today, Arnold?
I got it. And just to point out, iaguz is at 0-0, while PiLiPiLi, he is at 1-0, only one forge. I'd like to see him add another forge on, but he does have the Templar, and those are going to be devastating versus 0-0 Marines. Higher iaguz? What? I don't know.
They're just confusing you now.
I'm just reading chat right now. I don't know, man.
But yeah, PiLiPiLi, I'd kind of prefer to see +2 armor out of him, especially given how fast he is going towards the High Templar, Templar Archives. Double Forge, yeah, but I
you
don't...
normally see that.
You normally see that with
the
the Colossus style. You normally see Double Forge. If you're going for High Templar, as we see at PiLiPiLi, typically you don't care about the attack upgrades because Storm doesn't matter. Storm doesn't care about attack upgrades. You usually go for very fast +2 armor because you get a lot of Zealots, which are incredibly tanky, and that is only multiplied by the armor. And then the High Templar, they don't care about attack upgrades or armor upgrades. They just plonk their storms down and kill you.
Yeah. Zealots, though, sacking the third base of iaguz and taking, I mean, all the SCVs are evacuated, and also Zealots into the natural base. All the SCVs are running crazy here, but the third base of PiLiPiLi is getting hit. Widowmines are not going down because it's actually canceled. One pylon there, and there's so little army for PiLiPiLi. It's going to be key. Can't release Storm. No Storm so far. There is literally no Storms. 2 are taken out. 1 big Storm. 2 big Storms. A lot of the army taken out, but it's beautiful force field, but no Storms right there. There's only 3 Stalkers left and a couple of Zealots. Photon Overcharge does go down, but this is looking so bad. So many Marauders there. iaguz has got to be so careful. But in the main base, iaguz has lost so much. He's lost 26 workers to this Zealot run by, and the third base is almost going to die here. This is so crazy for both players, but I think PiLiPiLi's actually came out on top.
I think you're right. He actually has held that one storm he managed to get off with his 6 High Templars. Decimated iaguz's army, and these Zealots with 1-1 are doing so much damage to everything here. iaguz can just not get anything out. GG.